Hi guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be trying the viral TIRTIR Mask Fit Cushion Foundation. I bought this from a little shop called K-Town on the other side of town from me in Columbus. So if you are in the Columbus area and you are looking to get into Korean skincare and makeup, they have tons of skincare, limited supply of makeup, but K-Town, if you're looking to support like a local business, K-Town has everything in person, very helpful, very nice, very big range of like products that you can buy, again, in person. So I purchased this on my birthday treat. It's been a while now. From K-Town in Columbus. This was $24.99, but TIRTIR, the Red Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation, retails for around $25. They do have 40 shades. However, it looks like a lot of retailers don't actually carry all 40. I think you can get this on Amazon actually. I will link it down in the description box below where you can actually buy it from online. It is very popular these days, but they kind of went viral because there's this one account on Instagram that I follow, and she was testing this foundation. She's really into like K-beauty and things like that. She is of a darker complexion. She is a darker skinned individual. She was very upset that the darkest foundation color was still very light, and so they kind of partnered together and really expanded the shade range, and they've expanded the shade range in their other formulas as well. They have a red, white, and a pink one. They're all for like different skin types and things like that, but the red one is, I would say, pretty good for like most skin type individuals, and I do think that they're like ever growing because they are expanding into different markets other than just like Korea and Japan and things like that. So we're trying it out today. I got 21N Ivory, and I do think that this will be a decent shade match, fingers crossed. K-Town only had like 10 shades in stock, or in like they only had 10 shades available. So this is the box. It says adhering cushion foundation keeps makeup fresh with lightweight powder and skincare substances. Prevent smudging of makeup in the mask. 24-hour makeup persistent. 72-hour makeup persistent. Directions: take up an appropriate amount. So the thing I've noticed about K-beauty is that it always says take an appropriate amount. Take an appropriate amount with a puff and thinly spread on the skin in a gentle tapping motion. Okay. Brightening, anti-wrinkle. We love that. Here is the actual cushion foundation itself. It has the cushion, mirror, and then you open it up, and then there is like a seal to get to the actual foundation itself. There you go. It's very nice packaging. Like, I love this red color, but it is very, very nice packaging. It is, I believe, plastic. Like, it's not metal or anything like that. It's just your regular standard plastic, but again, very substantial, very nice, good packaging so far. We're getting our money's worth. Now, I haven't done anything to my skin, no color correction, no anything. I've only done my skincare and skincare like prep, which is applying like toners, essences, my moisturizer, and then on top of that I did Black Girl sunscreen, which is usually my makeup primer because it, one, protects me from the sun and then makes my skin very like, not tacky, but prepped for makeup. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna try this. I state that because I have this huge situation on my face, and so I really want to see like the coverage and how well it covers that, as well as like some of these darker hollows on my face. So I'm going to take it like I've seen on the internet, on the Instagram, and I'm going to press into the foundation, and then they say that it's to press it over on this flap to kind of like even it out, and then just tap. We'll tap on this big situation on my face first. Okay. Love the shade match. Immediately. It has decent coverage and it is going a very long way. I hate these cushions around my nose, so we'll have to deal with that later. But you guys, I've only dipped into this once, and I did like my whole lower face. It does have a little bit of a scent to it, but it's like a clean scent. It's not like a foundation-y scent. Alright, I'm just tapping on the lid. I'm not going back into the foundation. I'm just tapping on the lid to pick up a little bit more product for my forehead. Ooh, dangly earrings was the wrong choice for this video. This is one coat. And I think that's like all I need. I didn't even go on my neck so that we could kind of see like the color match to my actual face. And honestly, I would go down on my neck and I will go down on my neck, but I do think that the 21N for me is a very good color match. And when they say neutral, they mean neutral, because a lot of times neutrals like N's can end up a little bit more on like the yellow side, and whereas I do think that this might be like a touch warm, I think like true neutrals could get away with this. I do love the coverage. It is like a medium coverage. It is very it's like halfway between like a very natural skin-like finish and a dewy finish. I am getting a lot of like glow on my face, but not in a like dewy way, just in like a very healthy skin way. I do have very hard time with these cushions getting them around my nose and making it look like presentable because I have huge pores on my nose, but I'm really loving how it's making my skin look initially and how it is covering up a lot of like just my blemishes. This huge situation, I think without any color correcting, I think it did a pretty decent job of covering that up without any other help from any other products. It is slightly buildable, not a whole lot. So I'm gonna say that this is very like medium coverage, because it's definitely giving coverage, but it's not like heavy cakey, but it's definitely not like a light coverage. So we're gonna cover my neck. I'm gonna go back in, and I already pressed once, and I'm gonna tap it off. And that's just to give like a more even application, even though there's like, and we're gonna do my neck just so everything matches. Shouldn't have worn a white shirt for a foundation review. Gonna get it everywhere. That's okay. Yeah, on my neck I think you can see, and I don't know if you can see this, but on my neck I think you can see how this neutral leans a little bit warm, but it's not like completely yellow or completely orange. We've cushioned it on. I am going to take a brush just to kind of like feather out on my neck a little bit. I just really struggle with like cushion foundation application, cushions in general. Okay. And yes, the foundation is getting on my shirt because it's a wet foundation with a white shirt. It's okay. I'll wash it. Alright, so it's been sitting on my face. I'm talking. Let me get a mirror so I can look at it a little bit more up close. I do like how it's sitting. I like how it's looking. It's looking very skin-like so far. I am seeing it pick up a little bit on my like rough patches, we'll call them, along my like talking lines, like my jaw. But I don't necessarily think that's like too big of a problem because we'll see once we add other products and things like that. I'm going to quickly go off camera and do my eyebrows and eyes so that we can come back for the rest of the complexion to see, one, how it does sitting on the skin for a while, like is it oxidizing, is it moving, is it, you know, causing issues, and then two, so that we can try it with other products to see if it plays nicely with the other community of makeup products that I put on my face. So I'll be right back. Eyebrows done, eyes done, don't look at the eyeliner, and I'm not wearing any lashes, but so far this TIRTIR Cushion Foundation has been sitting on my skin very nicely. It feels like skincare. It hasn't quite set itself, so it is like a touch tacky, so you'll definitely need to put powders on top of it, but that's what we're doing right now, is we're kind of going to see how it interacts with other makeup products. So I'm going to finish my complexion. Alright, first we're going to start with our concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer in, what color is this? I don't even know. Fair beige. And I'm just putting a little layer on. And then we're going to let that sit, and we're going to do like everything else too. I'm going to use the Sephora Contour Stick in Fair to Light. Try to get rid of this puffiness in my face. Alright, for bronzer, we're going to use the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. I love, love, love the formula of these, but I do not care that they are very warm. They do lead, like all the shades lead very warm, even though they say that they're light neutral. That's what I'm using, is light neutral Buttercup in 01. It's still very warm to me. Alright, we are going to blend out the concealer. And then before I set that, I'm going to do my blush, because the setting powder that I've been using hasn't been interacting really well with my blush for some reason. Because apparently things can't be easy. I'm using the e.l.f. Bite Size Blush Duos, Blush and Highlighter Duos in Watermelon. And then for my powder, I'm using the Moira Set and Correct Loose Setting Powder in 01 Color Neutral, which is like a pink, blue, and green. It makes like this lavendery color. And I'm probably just going to use that underneath my eyes and in the middle. If we need more powder elsewhere, I might use something else. Gonna finish up underneath the eyes with just a little eyeshadow and mascara. And then lips. Okay, and not that I'm going anywhere today or need it to be particularly waterproof, but it is 90 degrees outside, and if I do venture out my house, I'm going to be a sweaty mess, and I do want to see how the TIRTIR cushion works with like the final steps as well, because I also didn't powder my neck, which again, I will have to probably change my shirt. I get it. But I want to use the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Let that sit for just a moment. And here's the finished look. Okay, I understand the hype. I thought I didn't want to like say that I thought going into this I wasn't going to like it, because past experiences with cushion foundations have been, they've been an experience, let's put it that way. I haven't loved my past experience with cushion foundations. So whenever I saw the TIRTIR Cushion Foundation going viral, I was like, oh, not this again, not cushion foundations all over. And I was like, and it made people's skin look so good, and I was like, do I really like need it or want it? And my birthday was coming up, and I found it in store, so I was like, you know what, let's just try it. And for $25, I think it's worth it. I honestly think it's worth it. How much do you even get in here? 18 grams or 0.63 ounces. That's 0.4 ounces away from what you would usually get in like a, where is it? In like a liquid foundation. Usually liquid foundations are about 1 ounce. So you're getting 0.63 ounces in the cushion foundation, but as you saw when I was applying it, like 2 presses in here and then evening it out on the cap covered like 3/4 of my face. I really enjoyed this. $25 I know seems like a lot, but if it's something that you're going to be wearing every day, you can wear it for like no makeup looks. You can wear it for like full glam. It did a decent job of covering up this huge situation on my face, and I didn't put any other concealers on that. I didn't color correct it. I didn't conceal it. There is some like, you know, contour and powders and stuff on it, but like I didn't use any other coverage products other than this. So like, again, it's sitting and looking on, it's looking like skincare. On my face, it looks like skincare. It played well with creams, it played well with powders, it played well with all of my other products. It's sitting on my skin really nicely, and like this little patch that I had some like worries about prior during the video, you know, it's still looking like makeup and it's still looking a little like meh, but that's also just like my skin issue. That's not necessarily like a makeup issue. I mean, like, it's giving flawless. Ugh. If you have the opportunity to get your hands on the TIRTIR, especially if you are like a no makeup girly, if you are a I want to look as natural as possible, if you are a I want something with decent coverage but that is lightweight, and you want to make the investment, you guys, it is worth the hype. I hate to say that. It's not that I don't want to like viral products, it's just that like sometimes you have like feelings about viral products because you're like, are they actually even good? You guys, it is that good. Like, it is that good. It is good. It doesn't really have a fragrance. Like, it has like a slight skincare, like clean fragrance to it, nothing overpowering. Again, the compact comes with a mirror, so it's great for travel or great for like keeping in your purse. They do have other formulas, but I haven't heard as many great things about the other formulas as this red one, but it literally looks and feels just like my skin. Like, clearly I'm wearing makeup because, like, you know, whose cheeks are bright pink and like who has contour and stuff, but like it just looks and feels like my skin. Like, it doesn't feel like anything. I do like it. I like it a lot. If you are wearing this though, I will say you probably should have a light powder on hand, because whereas this does dry down to like that skincare feeling, a little coating of like translucent powder wouldn't hurt to like keep it in place all day. But it's giving the truth. It's giving the influencers aren't lying. It's giving honesty. It's giving, you guys. So I will link this down in the description box below, so if you are interested, you can look it up on your own time. Again, they have 40 shades, and I do believe that TIRTIR is kind of like ever expanding to come into the US market and things like that. So, yeah, I'm wearing 21N Ivory, and I love it. This is now going to be like my new everyday foundation, just like a couple taps. Oh, I love it so much. All right, so yeah, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know if you've tried any TIRTIR products, because they have like skincare and all kinds of stuff. So like the red cushion and like the cushion foundations isn't all TIRTIR does. So if you have any experience with TIRTIR as a brand, if you have experience with their cushion foundations, let's start a conversation in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you do not miss out on any more videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.